Oh, Shama, what the hell happened, Alex Pereira? Guys, welcome to the channel. Doing a bit of a UFC 313 reaction. I did not have enough time to make my prediction. Let me be completely honest. I had Alex Pereira winning, which he did not. I had Gaethje losing, which he actually won. I did have Ignacio Bahamontes winning, which he won by submission in the first round. So yeah, let's recap a little bit here on some of the things that did not go the way many of us expected. I mean, I was not the only one expecting Alex to win. Now, I will also be completely honest, just like I'm being completely honest right now in terms of who I had winning and was not right. I will be completely honest in terms of they were always going to be super close, right? Let's go with these three. Jalin Turner against Ignacio Bahamontes. I think this maybe was the more clear win for me. Very similar fighters, very similar, I mean, height. He's just more talented. Ignacio Bahamontes is simply a more talented guy. It's close, so it was always going to be like a 60 versus 40% chance of winning, right? So yeah, sure, anyone could win. In his day, anyone wins anything. Here it is people beating one another. But in some cases you have more of a, oh, this is really a 50-50, right? Now you want to be like a little bit, okay, it's a 55-45. I'm going with this guy winning. Sometimes it's, yeah, he has no chance in hell, and in fact it is an overwhelming victory. In this case, it was, I think it was clear to me that Ignacio Bahamontes would be winning, because even though they have very similar physique, the skills is better, and it was proven that the skill was better in terms of Ignacio Bahamontes in general, in striking and grappling, and well, he ended up winning by a triangle choke, right? If I remember right. The problem with our friend Turner here is that he has this habit of not being very clever in his decisions. He lost against Moicano when he should have won because he walked out thinking that he had knocked him out, and he was wrong. He just assumed things. That is fairly bad habit for a fighter, to just walk away when you actually had the win and you end up losing. So he's not the smartest fighter there is. That was a big, a big downgrade the way I saw. So that's why I had Ignacio Bahamontes winning. I had Rafael Fiziev winning. It was gonna be very close, but I had him winning because, well, he had done a lot better in their first fight. He had done, I mean, he lost, but he was, he had done very well. Now, Justin Gaethje is no joke. His skill in general is not all that great. He hits very hard. That's always a plus. He's not getting any younger, right? So that's why I had him not winning this thing. At the same time, this was a very, very close call. Not a very close call. It was a last-minute fight for Rafael Fiziev. So when you have those last-minute fights, you don't have the cardio, you don't have the speed, you just didn't train for this thing, right? And at the end of the day, this is still freaking Justin Gaethje. He's not a joke. He's a serious fighter. Maybe he's not the most skilled fighter out there. Maybe he's counting a little bit too much on just, powering through and just being a slugger. I thought, given the age, it was going to be going for him, but obviously the last minute thing did not work into his favor. Now, if you tell me they fight next year with a full camp, I would still have, Rafael winning this thing, because time is always undefeated, and Justin Gaethje is not getting any younger. He's not exactly the most talented fighter there is. He is very durable. He is very, his heart and determination should never be questioned, but time goes for everyone. So I was surprised by his win. It wasn't something out of the question, but I didn't have him winning. Now, I did have Alex Pereira winning, but by a very small. I was not like, it's going to be an absolute beatdown. No. I had him winning because I was still counting on that power, man. The guy is 37 years old. He's not getting any younger. So even though I had him winning, I was worried about exactly what happening. And the odds were, I mean, it was still a close fight, in terms of the odds. It was not a close fight in terms of the actual fight. I think it was overwhelmingly one-sided. Sure, you may think Ankalaev is a damn boring fighter, which he is, but it was never close. He had him beaten by points clearly in the rounds that he won, and then he just decided to stop the fight. And he spent the last couple rounds, hugging the guy against the cage. Does it suck? Yeah. Is it fun? No, it's not. But was it an absolute complete win? Unanimous? Yeah, it is. No question about that. Will this happen again? For sure. For sure. I don't see Pereira. Pereira is one of these guys that has had a wonderful run, but at the age of 37, that run has ended. I thought he still had a little bit more left in the tank so as to do enough to put that hand where it counts and have one of... But honestly, he was not even throwing, man. I don't know in what round it was. I think it was minutes that he didn't even throw one single right hand. He was just like, okay, you can start throwing now. And the more that Ankalaev saw that he was not throwing, the more emboldened he kept getting. And he started throwing. He actually he rocked him very bad when it was round 2. He almost knocked Pereira out, man. Now, that's something that has happened before. Pereira has been knocked out when he was younger. Can it happen again as he gets older? Of course it can. So, I had him winning. Did not go his way. Was not even close. From now on, yeah, I don't have him winning much. Pereira is one of these guys that, yes, he has that freakish, crazy power. He's going to be throwing that thing if he connects. And one of the things that I was still counting on is that in boxing, power is the last thing to go. If you have like a fast boxer, speed is the first thing to go. A guy that is counting on speed, as he grows older, that speed will not be there anymore. That finesse will not be there anymore. But even a guy that is, even 40-year-old boxer, if he just puts that thing where it counts, can still not. But the thing about Pereira is he has the power, but he's not a good boxer. He's a good striker, but not a good boxer. He has that thing of the leg that he kicks, and he kicks with this part of the leg, and hitting with the bone has always been true. He was counting on that. It was not enough. You cannot go into these things with just bone kick. Dude, you have to throw. You have to throw those fucking punches, because if not, you don't have the chance. If you have that one-shot chance of nailing the guy, you're counting on that power, you need to punch that card. You need to draw those lottery tickets. If you're playing in the casino, you need to keep on turning that wheel. See when you land it. If you don't throw, you're not going to land. If you throw 5 punches around, yeah. And again, he's not a good boxer. Pereira's a good striker. He's not a good boxer. Oh, he was a fantastic kickboxer. Okay. But in terms of boxing, in terms of having a great defense, he's not fucking Ilia Topuria with his defense. Ilia Topuria's like this. You don't hit that guy because he's small, he's tiny, and you know what? He makes himself even smaller. There's not a whole lot to punch. This guy is just standing there for you to land. He was landing at will on Pereira. Literally, this is Pereira during the entire fight. That's not great boxing. That's not great defense. Not active enough. Not aggressive enough. And that's why he lost the fight in a boring encounter. Points. It sucks. I don't like this guy as a champion. I like people that have knockouts. That have even if you're not a good boxer, just because of the striking and the power you have the awesome fights that Pereira is known for. But when you come across a guy that is a little bit more savvy and knows, the path to beating this guy is, I'm not even going to fight him. I'm going to outpoint him. And when he sees that you're not active enough and you're not aggressive enough, that's gone. That's it. Forget about it. Could Pereira fight again? I saw Dana White like, fuck, this guy is not my fucking champion. Dear God, I'm screwed. Yeah, you are. It's not going to be awesome. This guy as a champion, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see him wrestle and hug someone against the cage and winning in this way. Yeah, but he did win. That's it. That's what you have. If it happens again, I don't have Pereira, of course, as a favorite. I don't think anyone will, because it was clear that time just caught up with Pereira. He's the age he is. He is new to UFC, but he's been in fucking wars forever. And it's just you just saw it. It was not in him to be more aggressive, more active, and whatnot. Folks, that's going to be it. See you on our next video about video games. Take care.